All right, thank you again for talking with me. Go ahead and state your name and tell me your ride. What are we looking at?
Hey, how's it going? My name is Luis. I have a 2003 350Z. It has the Amuse Superleggera kit on it. It's a built motor, custom built by Jim Wolf Technology. It's a bunch of custom stuff that they did.
JWT,
Yeah,
nice.
JWT. They custom made that twin turbo kit. It's right now it's like 500 horsepower on 91 low boost. So they said it's capable. We haven't really pushed it. I mean, that car can't keep traction as it is. I got 295s on the rear, but for me to put it down, I need drag radials. Got AMG brakes, the AMG 8-pot brakes off the Z33, I believe. They have a custom bracket made to make it fit. I got the 370Z 14-inch rotors. Got a TE37V Mark IIs. Has carbon and titanium all over the car from Masterpiece Automotive out in Thailand. But yeah, I mean,
It sounds like it's your baby.
it makes pretty good power. It's a ton. I got like over close to 90 grand in that car. I mean, everything you see on that car, I basically did it myself, but just the body kit alone was a ton of money. The motor alone was a ton of money. The turbos, it has a twin GTX 2867s. They actually trim down the housing on the turbos just to get it to fit within the firewall and chassis. It's pretty big. I mean, you can run like GT30s, but you're like squeezed in tight space. It's good. I initially built it for the track to do the Nissan Challenge, but I made it too pretty and I don't want to destroy it. So that's why I got another one that's that purpose.
There you go. I don't blame you on that. Now, I mean, just the way you've described your Z and your car, you're very intimate with it. You know all the specs, the power, the things you put into it. Go ahead and tell me why Nissan Z, why this car, what made you kind of attracted to it and want to invest in it?
I used to be into Hondas when I was younger, and then I was showing my age right now, but I was in high school when the 350Z first came out, and
Same here.
I saw the G35, and I was like, damn, it's like JDM import, but it's luxurious and sporty. And back then, it came with 300 horsepower. 300 horsepower in 2003 was a decent amount of power.
Exactly,
and I like this. I like rear-wheel drive, scaring the shit out of me, mixed with luxury, mixed with power, mixed with Japanese reliability. That's why I kind of got into Zs, and then I learned as I bought one, and I learned more about the legacy of obviously the 240Z, the S30 chassis, and how it was like the Japanese Porsche and like all the lineage that the chassis have, and I fell in love with the culture.
And speaking of culture, what kind of got you into it? What made you fall in love with the car, especially in 2003 when it first came out? What kind of got you in the car scene?
I used to be into cars. I mean, I had like a little Honda back in the day, and I just loved going to meets and pushing myself and just racing with friends. I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. I thought a B16 swap back in the day was fun, and it was cool. And so I did that.
Is.
Yeah, drag racing with my friends on the highway. And then as I got older, I kind of transitioned into motorcycle racing and all that stuff. But cars have always been a different animal. Having a fast car is a whole different beast. So I just had like a wish list of parts, and it kind of over the years just started collecting and adding and making it all a reality. And I built it to go on track, but I do take it to the track, but I don't push it too hard just because I don't want to destroy it.
Yeah, you just stretch its legs out, if you will, right? You're a family man. How have they supported you through this process, through this journey? What have been the tears of joy and the tears of struggle?
I mean, people see how much I've spent on that car and they think I'm crazy, but I mean, luckily my daughter's been there with me every step of the way. I'm single. I have a girlfriend, but she's just kind of got into it. But she loved working on the car with me. I had a friend come over to help me with some stuff because I'm kind of disabled. I had her come help me like install the suspension stuff, and she was like, "No, what are you doing here? I don't want you to work on the car. This is me and my papi's project. We work on the car." So she's developed an attachment for it. Actually, sometimes when we do road racing, I mean, it's kind of frowned upon, but we do road racing on the highway, she'll sit in the passenger seat and film.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
She's like, "Oh, you think they want to race? You think they want to race? Oh, let's go." And I'll hand her my phone and she records it and stuff like that. So it's pretty fun. I am going to transition her into, she rides motorcycles. She has a couple motorcycles at the house, but eventually get her into kart racing and see how she can push herself on track and become better. I mean, we have to show the kids the right way. I mean, we were all young, didn't make mistakes on the street, but we all transitioned to going on the track and showing them the right way, the safer way to do things. It's less stuff that happens, and less the cops harass us, and then safe environment to actually push your limits and have fun.
Absolutely. Going off that, what could you tell those trying to build their Z or trying to get their family members involved, their own children involved? What should they know, or what advice do you have for them to do it the right way, if you will?
I mean, everybody has the Z's done for many things. It's done for road racing on the track. It's also done for like drifting and stuff. I mean, what you want to do with that car, that direction, figure out what you want, plan it out. I mean, a lot of the car communities with younger people. I'm 35. It doesn't happen overnight. Take your time. Obviously, be safe without it. Be smart. Buy quality parts. Don't get like
No knockoffs.
cheap junk stuff, and it's just gonna fall apart. Do it right. Do it once. I see a lot of people. They take a stock motor and then a turbo, and then they do 2 passes on it, and then it blows, and then out of a car. With these type of cars, you have to be smart about it. You can't just do it once, and if it's your only car, you have to manage what you want to do to it, because you don't want to grenade it and then you're stuck without a car, and then that's how cars sit for a while, and then you end up selling it to get something economic. It's just take your time. I mean, these cars they're nitpicky, especially these Z's. They like it done a certain way, and then even now the thing's still, a sensor goes out here, something breaks. It's just the project car life. I had to get a towed home the other day because my crank sensor went out. It's just
it's life. That's life.
It's part of the project car life. I mean, it's just, but do it right. Just take your time and have fun with it. Most of all, have fun. Push yourself in a safe environment. Don't do reckless shit on the street. Be safe about it. Be smart. Have fun.
There he is. Last question. Thank you again for your time. California is going to be transitioning to electrification in the next 15 to 20 years. What are your thoughts of electric cars? I already see your head shaking your head. What are your thoughts of electric cars and kind of the future of the car culture, what we have here?
Nothing compares to, I mean, obviously like the Porsche PDK and all this stuff. It's a phenomenal transmission and stuff, and it's millisecond shifting and all that stuff, but nothing is more fun than shifting gears. You feel more connected. Shit, even my little daily. I live in Temecula and work on Miramar down in San Diego, and I drive a little EP3 Civic. It's like a little go-kart, but that thing, that shifter on the dash, it just feels like a go-kart, and I just love driving manuals. People are like, yeah, there's traffic. I'm like, bro, it's not a big deal to drive manuals. 1, EVs don't have manual. 2, EVs, yeah, they got that instant power, but I mean, modifying it, what are you going to do, put suspension on it, put brakes and stuff like that? Granted, they're fast. They are fast. They're killing time attack right now. They're killing drag stuff, obviously, like high fucking Texas 2K and all that stuff. They're not really competing, but you can't modify them. And a true car enthusiast wants to make it custom. You can't really make it custom with putting a body kit suspension. That's not a build. You're not building anything. You're just modifying things. By buying something that is from the factory and putting it on, that's not really building. Building is custom, and you can't really do custom with electronics.
Yeah. Personalizing, and I appreciate it. Where could we find you, follow you? Any shout outs you wanted to give, go ahead and do so now.
Shout out to Outcast Garage. Everything on that car, other than the engine and stuff, I got it from Outcast Garage. Shout out to Jim Wolf Technology, Clark, Jim, Scott Bush at Relentless Automotive. They definitely helped me get this car to where it is today. I mean, thank you guys. My Instagram is trackday_champion. YouTube's trackday_champion. Basically post vlogs on the build, me at the racetrack, mostly just track videos.
Appreciate it. Thank you again for your time. I'm going to do a quick walk around.